Welcome to another episode of Astro Divas. This is your channel where we talk about planetary conjunctions, weekly, monthly horoscopes, and many more things. Today, we are going to talk about weekly horoscope from February 8th to February 14th. This is not just any week. We have some major planet conjunctions and the shifts happening with Mercury and Venus meeting the North Node, Sun going to join them by the end of the week, and most important, this week is ending with Valentine's Day. So, before we get into the horoscopes, I want to tell you that this particular horoscope is totally based upon your rising sign. So, let me show you what is the rising sign. As you can see on the screen, on right hand side there is a chart. So you can see there is 5 number highlighted in the first house. So this particular area where 5 number is written is your first house. What you have to do is you can grab your chart. If you don't have the chart, just get it downloaded from any of the sites which gives you free information regarding your kundali, and check the first house. Whatever number is written over there, tally that number with the table on the left side. For example, if the number written over there in the first house is 10, so you will be Capricorn rising. Here in this example, the number written is 5, so you will be Leo rising. In the same way, if number 7, then Libra. So you can easily check your rising sign, and you can look into the horoscope that we are going to tell you this week. So let's talk about the Aries ascendant.
Okay, welcome to all the Aries Lagna. The week of Feb 8 to 14th is a powerhouse of energy. You have an incredible alignment. Your ruler or your ascendant Lagna, Lord Mars, is exalted in your career house. At the same time, Jupiter is blessing your communication, placed in Gemini in your third house. And a massive cluster of 4 planets is forming in the house of gains, that is in your 11th house. So if you see the chart on the screen, there are 4 planets right now in the 11th house of gains, and Jupiter you can see from your third house aspecting it. So stand tall, all Aries ascendant, because Mars, your Lagna Lord, as I said earlier, is exalted in Capricorn. You have discipline of a warrior and a drive of a CEO. So let's break down the high voltage week for you. So let's check your weekly emotional map first. For Feb 8th and 9th, Moon is in Libra. The week starts with a focus on your other half or others in your life. Whether it's a business partner or a spouse, collaboration is your secret weapon these 2 days. So focus would be on your marriage, spouse, business partnership, and your relationship with others. On Feb 10th and 11th, Moon is in Scorpio. So the theme is handled with care. The moon dips into your 8th house. You might feel a bit moody, anxious, or face a sudden unexpected expenses. So the tip is silence is golden for these 2 days. Avoid lending money or getting into any arguments with anyone, and wear cream and whites, which can calm the moon, and avoid wearing dark red or black during this 2.5 days. Now, Feb 12th to 14th, this moon is in Sagittarius. Your luck returns with a bang. The moon moves into the 9th house of fortune just as we hit the weekend. So you will feel adventurous and optimistic and ready to conquer the world. On career and finance, this is a jackpot zone week for you, because on February 13th, the sun enters Aquarius, joining Venus, Rahu, and Mercury in your 11th house of gains. Though this is a rare explosive combination. If you have been working on a big project, expect a breakthrough. Your social circle is your greatest asset. A casual conversation with friend could lead to a massive financial opportunity. And with Mars exalted in your 10th house, you have a good energy. Your reputation is soaring, and the big bosses are watching and they like what they see. On wealth and investment, it's forming a Dhan Yoga. So the 11th house is the house of gains. With Sun, Venus, Mercury, and Rahu here, expect sudden financial windfalls or multiple sources of income. Now, there will be gains on old investments as well. So you might see returns from old stocks or properties you have invested long ago. Avoid big launch or start anything new on 10th and 11th. So avoid emotional shopping as well. You might buy something expensive just to feel better, but wait for 48 hours. On love and romance and Valentine's Day special, a new romance is highly likely. So especially through friends or online platform, it will feel like intense and filmy. And some tips for Valentine Day is the moon will be in Sagittarius, your house of travel and luck. So you may feel adventurous and plan a trip with your partner. And Rahu being in the 11th house can make you want to check your phone or social media likes and messages from friends. But we will advise to put that phone away. Give your partner 100% of your attention. Um, and on the gift idea, maybe you can buy a useful, luxurious tech gift which will be perfect for this Valentine's Day for self or for your partner. And your partner may act as a lucky charm right now, so keep them close. On health and social, socially, you are a VIP this week. Everyone wants a piece of you or your time, so don't burn out. Vitality will be high. You'll be feeling energetic, but watch out the nerve related issue or skin allergies, which Mercury and Rahu can influence. Health wise, with so much of energy in Aquarius, watch your ankles and calves. You are moving very fast this week, so don't forget to stretch. Also, Saturn is in Pisces, so your dreams might be very intense. So keep a journal by your bed. Your subconscious is trying to tell you something important. And finally, calm the mind. The high planetary activities in Aquarius can cause racing thoughts or insomnia. So, deep breathing or meditation is a must. There are one or two more precautions we would like to share. The one is the ego trap can be there because sun is entering your 11th house, so be humble. And the email blunder, the group chat disaster and accidental reply to all is also on the cards because Rahu loves a good typo induced drama, so take care of your written communication. Some of the simple remedies we can share for this week is um, you can chant Hanuman Chalisa daily. As for Aries Lagna, Lord Hanuman is your ultimate protector against any Rahu illusions or otherwise. And before that, we would like to share the indicators for you for this week. So on personal, like we said, is very high. For career, money is very high. For relationship is also high. For health and wellness, it's medium, and for social also very high. So do take care of your health, and let's move ahead.
The next ascendant is the Taurus rising. For Taurus rising, the moon is going to be in Scorpio on February 10th and 11th. It is going to put focus on the other people. You will feel a push and pull between your career ambition and your partner's need. If I talk about love, it's going to be intense. The Scorpio moon midweek triggers deep desires, and by Valentine week, the focus is back on the public status. You might want a power couple vibe. If I talk about finance, the sun's entry into your 10th house on 13th suggests a payday. A new professional contract is imminent. And the social vibe, you are the VIP this week. Your social circle will expand to include mentors, high status influencers who see you as leader. One interaction tip I want to give you: mix business with pleasure. The most important connection you will make will likely happen at professional or public event. If we talk about health, watch your work frenzy exhaustion. Your neck and shoulders may feel tight, so take care of that. In terms of remedy, you can offer white flowers at temple or in flowing water on Friday. One Valentine Day tip I want to give you is skip the traditional dinner, go somewhere exclusive or tech forward like digital exhibit to satisfy your 10th house Aquarian buzz. And if we talk about the indicators of this week, at personal front, it will be okay, medium. Career and money will be high. Love and relationship will be high. As I have told you, it's going to be intense. Health and wellness, again, medium because of the neck issues that I have told you. And social, you have to be, quite attentive during the social meet and everything. So it is going to be high. Let's move to the next rising sign now.
So, welcome to all the Gemini ascendant. This week, you are a golden child of the zodiac. With Jupiter in your sign, you have a protective shield around you. And as the planet clusters is in the house of fortune, it's the time to think bigger than you ever have done before. So, if you look at the chart we are showing on the screen right now, you can see all the four planets in the ninth house, and Jupiter is aspecting from your first house. So, what does this mean to you? So, let's first look at the weekly emotional map first. So, Feb 8th and 9th, Moon will be in Libra. So, this is a fantastic start for the week. The Moon is in the fifth house of creativity and romance, and you will have a hobby or a side hustle for these 2 days, so you can put your heart into it. For Feb 10th and 11th, Moon will be in Scorpio. So these are the focus days. Moon dips into the sixth house. So you might feel a bit overwhelmed by daily chores or some small health issue. Don't let the Scorpion intensity make you pick fights with coworkers. Just put your head down and get the work done. For Feb 12 to 14th, Moon will be in Sagittarius. So the relationship will peak. The Moon enters your seventh house just in time for the weekend. So your focus shifts entirely to the others, and it's perfect for the romantic Valentine build up. On the career and finance, there is a breakthrough. In your career, Saturn is in the 10th house, is asking for discipline. But Mars is exalted in your 8th house, giving you the power to uncover hidden wealth or finish complex research. The biggest news on February 13th, the Sun enters Aquarius, joining Venus, Rahu, and Mercury, your Lagna Lord Mercury in the ninth house. Now, this is the house of fortune, long distance travel, and higher wisdom. So, if you have been waiting for a visa, a legal victory, or a chance to learn something new, the doors are swinging open. A lucky break for an influential mentor could change your career path this week. There will be a foreign connection as well. So you may get a project or a job from another country or a company that deals with global clients. Now, the best days for you are 12th and 13th. Starting any new course, launching any new educational blog or channel is good on these 2 days. Now, let's talk about love, romance, and Valentine's Day special. Now, generally, love this week is intellectual and adventurous. With Jupiter in the first house, you're incredibly attractive right now. So, people are drawn to you for your wisdom and wit. So, there will be a mentor support because ninth house is involved. So, you might meet someone who acts like a guide or a guru in your personal life during this time. And if they do, just drop us a comment in our comment section and let us know. For Valentine's Day special for February 14th, the moon will be in the seventh house of your partnership. So Gemini needs mental stimulation. So skip the boring dinner and movie. Go to a escape room or a high-tech gaming lounge or a restaurant serving exotic international cuisine. Surprise your partner with a puzzle or a deep philosophical conversation. Connection starts in the mind for you this year. On health and social, socially, you are the guru. Friends will come to you for advice. And health wise, watch your thighs and hips and your nervous system. With Mercury and Rahu together, your brain is like a supercomputer. So, watch your sleep. To avoid the burnout, take digital detox breaks. So, try to switch off your gadgets an hour before bed. Even Mars is an 8 can cause sudden minor heart related issues. So, you need to stay hydrated. Another precaution is the overpromise trap. Rahu in the nine can make you grand promises, which you will not be able to keep. So stay grounded in reality. There will be a midweek stress when Moon will be in Scorpio. So you need to take care of those 2 days. And the digital safety net is also advised. So back up your phone and computer today. Now, let's look at the remedy for you. The best remedy for you this week is uh, pray to your Lagna Lord for Mercury. So keep a green handkerchief in the pocket or wear something green on Wednesday to stay grounded. And chanting Vishnu Sahasranama or maintaining a good hygiene and communication is also good for all the Gemini ascendants. Now let's look at the indicator for you this week. So on personal level, it's high. On career and money is also high. For love and relation, it is medium. For health and wellness, it is medium for the things that we explained. And for social, also, it is medium. So take good care and let's move to the next Lagna.
For Cancerians, personally, there will be a deep introspection during this week as the moon is going to hit the Scorpio, your fifth house. Your creativity and romantic life feel all or nothing. If I talk about love, with Sun joining the eighth stallion on 13th, romance feels karmic, secret, or transformative. The passion is high, but so the potential for drama. And if I talk about finance, focus on hidden money. It's good week to settle taxes or review insurance before the sun moves into Aquarius. If I talk about your health, emotional fluctuation could affect your digestion, so stay hydrated during this week. In terms of social life, you should select quality over quantity. You will find yourself withdrawing from the noise to have intense and private conversations with the people you trust the most. One interaction tip I want to give you: keep your plans hush hush. Intimacy grow in secret space where you can discuss the deeper mysteries of life. And if I talk about the remedies, donate milk on Monday to calm your moon as it moves through your marital and crisis sector. And there is a Valentine tip for you: privacy is your aphrodisiac. A candlelight dinner at home with deep soul searching conversation can beat the crowded restaurant. Let's see the indicators for you. If we talk about your mood, your personal horoscope, then it is going to be medium. Then career and money wise, you're doing good. Love and relationship, again, good because it's going to be so intense this week. Health and wellness is medium because you will be having some kind of digestion issues, as I have mentioned. Social, again, medium. All the best, Cancerians. Let's talk about next rising, Leo.
Welcome to all the Leo rising. Now, this is a milestone week for you. As Leo is sun ruled sign, your ruler is making a massive move into your house of partnership. It's time to move from me to we. But before we get into that, let's look at the emotional map for this week. So, on February 8th and 9th, Moon is in Libra. So, a busy social start. You will be the life of the group chat, great for some short trips or local networking. On Feb 10th and 11th, Moon will be in Scorpio. So this is a emotional reset days for you. The Moon is in the fourth house. So you might feel like staying in, or maybe your family matter might need your warmth or attention to listen to your heart today. For February 12th to 14th, Moon will be in Sagittarius. So energy will be exploding. The Moon hits your fifth house of joy and romance just in time for Valentine's Day for this weekend. So, if you look at the chart, all the four planets are in the seventh house, and Jupiter is aspecting you from your house of gains, that is the 11th house. So, let's talk about the career and finance. Mars is exalted in your sixth house. That means you are a working warrior. Right now, you will crush all your competition and finish every pending task. On Feb 13, the Sun enters Aquarius, joining the cluster in the seventh house. So, if you are in business, avoid heated discussions. You might feel a bit defensive or moody. Deals and collaborations are coming fast. So, money flow through joint ventures or influential partner is there. But you just need to keep calm. However, with Saturn in the eighth house, make sure you read the fine prints before you make any paper sign off or any joint finances. For February 8th and 9th, it's the networking window. This is a good day for signing any documentation. For February 10th and 11th, it's an emotional bump. Like we told you, your moon will be in Scorpio. So take good care for these 2 days. Now, this week, the planets are forcing you to see through your partner's eyes. You will find the more you compromise, the more power you actually gain. So this is arguably the most important Valentines for Leo in years to come. So because with the clusters of Venus, Rahu, and Mercury in your partnership house, the energy is electric with Sun also joining here. So for Valentine's Day, what you can plan, the moon will be in the fifth house of romance, while your ruler will be in the seventh house. So what you can do is create an experience that is 100% about their favorite things, not yours, but theirs. Go for an understated luxury. As a Leo ascendant, we know that you like all things grand, but a place that feels exclusive but private will keep help Rahu's noise out. So you can focus on each other. And since Venus is involved in gifts related to senses, uh, a high-end fragrance or something that shines like a gold accessory or gems will do best. So here is your Valentine Day sorted. Now let's talk about your health and social. Socially, you are in the spotlight. Everyone wants to be seen with you. Health-wise, watch your digestion and heart health. Mars in the sixth can cause acidity. So if you're stressed, drink cooling liquids like a coconut water and avoid overscheduling yourself. With Jupiter in your 11th house, your social circle is your support system. So lean on your friends or elder sibling if you feel overwhelmed. There can be issues with kidneys and lower back. Venus in seventh house can sometimes trigger these issues, so stay hydrated. The rumor mill is also on the card, so be careful what you share in public. Mercury plus Rahu can turn small secret into a big gossip. So let us also share a remedy for this week. So the simple and powerful remedy that we can share with you is chanting Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Now, this mantra will help calm the Rahu Mercury's confusion and bring mental peace to you. Now, let's look at the indicators for the week. So, on a personal front, it is medium. For career and money, it is fantastic. For love and relation, also, it is very good for you. So, all the best there. Celebrate your Valentine's Day with a big bang. Health and wellness is medium, so take care of yourself. And socially, also, it is medium. So, take care there as well. So with this, let's move to the next SNN.
So welcomes Virgo rising. For you at the personal front, you are in a fixed mode. The moon in the Libra is going to be on 7th February to 9th February, which will help you balance your budget. While the Scorpio moon will add intensity in your communication. If we talk about love, the sun is entering 6th house on 13th. It means love requires work. You might find yourself helping partner through crisis. As I have already discussed in the previous video, that service can manifest love for you. So uh, it can be a Bollywood scene where you might be helping a girl who is in any kind of trouble, and from there your love life can start. So all the
Like
best.
like DDLJ maybe.
Yeah. So let's talk about finance. Practical gains can are there on the cards. You might find that there is a clever way to reduce the interest on the debts during this particular week. If I talk about your health, the super stellium is on your health house. So it is warning you that don't get involved in over medications. Try to stick to natural remedies, to your home remedies basically. If I talk about the social vibe, you are the social fixer this week. Your interactions resolve around helping others, collaborative projects, or health conscious groups. One interaction tip I want to give here: you will bond most through shared goals. Look for meaningful connections at gym, office, or while volunteering. The remedy I want to share with you is you can feed green birds or help small animals, uh, like dogs, or you can also donate an animal shelter on Wednesday. If I talk about a Valentine Day tip, plan an activity that involves learning together, cooking class or intellectual workshop. Share growth in your love language right now. Now let's just look at the indicators. So for Virgos, uh, personal will be high. Your career and money is again high, as I have told you that you are going to be, quite clever during this week because of Rahu presence
Yeah.
in sixth house. Love and relationship, medium. Health and wellness is medium again, and your social is medium. All the best. Let's move to Libra's rising now.
For Libra Lagna, your Venus is the star of the show this week. Sitting in the fifth house of joy, romance, and intelligence, with Sun joining the party on the 13th of Feb, your creativity and romantic life is getting a massive solar charge. So it's time to stop overthinking and start creating. So if you look at the chart right now, which we are showing on the screen, all the four planets are sitting in your fifth house, and Jupiter is there in the 11th house, aspecting your fifth house. So, what it means for you. So, the weekly emotional map from Feb 8 to 9th, moon will be in Libra. So, these are your power days. The week starts with the moon in your own sign. So, you feel magnetic, balanced, and incredibly charming. So, if you have a big request or want to make the first impression, do it now. For Feb 10 to 11th, Moon will be in Scorpio. So, the financial check in. The Moon moves into your second house. You might find yourself obsessing over your bank balance or a recent purchase. So, the tip is don't make impulsive luxury buys today, wait for the weekend. For Feb 12 to 14, Moon will be in Sagittarius. So you will become the social butterfly. The Moon hits your third house of communication and short trips. So you will be busy, chatty, and ready to explore new local spots just in time for your Valentine's festivities. For career and finance, in your professional life, Saturn is in your sixth house, is making you work hard and stay disciplined with your daily routines. However, Mars is exalted in your fourth house, giving you the incredible strength to manage property matters or work from home. The big shift happens on Feb 13th when Sun enters Aquarius, joining Venus, Rahu, and Mercury in the fifth house. Now, this is the house of speculation, creativity, and fame. So, if you are in a creative field like design, social media, or education, a genius idea will strike this week. This isn't just a small thought, it's a game changer. So, finance looks stable, but gains come through your intelligence and out of box thinking. Avoid large unplanned purchases on 10th and 11th when Moon is in Scorpio, because there will be sudden urge to buy something expensive for your home. So, no purchases and signing anything on 10th and 11th. On Feb 12th, there is a rising energy for social planning and writing and communication. So you can make use of these days. On love and romance, there is a movie like vibe. So generally, love this week is playful and very flirtatious. Since your ruler is in the fifth house, you aren't looking for boring, but you want excitement and intellectual chemistry. So short trips are also on the cards. There will be a joy through kids as well. So if you have children, there they will bring great pride or news of success. And if you're planning for a family, this is a great auspicious window. For health and socially you are the icon. Everyone wants your opinion on style or decor. Health wise, you need to watch your lower back and kidney. Now, digestive care is also required because fifth house rules your stomach. So, with Rahu and Mercury, there avoid experimental street food or eating while you are stressed. Saturn in sixth can make your body feel a bit stiff if you aren't moving enough. Stay hydrated and try some gentle yoga. Jupiter is in your ninth and acting as a guardian angel, keeping your spirits high even when the workload gets heavy. So a gambler-rich warning is there. So you might feel overconfident to go about a risk bet. It feels too easy, but double check the maths. Now let us share a simple remedy for you for this week is chanting Om Dram Dream Droom Shukraya Namaha for Venus will help you handle the intense energy for this week with grace. Let's look at the indicators for you. For personal, it is medium. For career and money, it is very high. So go for it. For love and relationship, also, it is very high. So all the best for you. And health and wellness is medium. So you need to take care of your health. And socially, also, it is very high. So all in all, a very good week for you, Libra ascendants. Let's move to the next ascendant.
Welcome, Scorpio rising. So, for you, at personal front, the moon enters your sign on February 10th, making you the center of attention. You will feel highly magnetic but emotionally sensitive. If I talk about your love life, the sun is moving into your fourth house on 13th, and it will bring the romantic focus on your nest. You want comfort and security over flashiness. If I talk about finance, real estate or home based business ideas look bright during this time. Just avoid any impulsive tech purchase on 12th because Rahu can make you do that. If I talk about health, watch your heart and chest area. Don't let domestic stress raise your blood pressure. And if we talk about the social vibe, the social life is domestic and selective. You prefer hosting close friends in your small home den rather than going out. There is one interaction tip I want to give: focus on your inner circle, reconnect with the old friends or family over intimate dinner that can bring you joy. The remedy that I can share with you is apply tilak. It can be saffron or sandalwood tilak on your forehead. It will cool down the Rahu and Mercury heat for you. And Valentine tip for you: The nostalgia is the key. Revisit the place where you first met, your spouse or your partner, and go through the old photographs of yours. A sentimental gift hold more weight than the expensive one. So you can just give them any of the old photos of your to win their heart. So let's look into the indicators for Scorpions. At personal level, it's high. Career and money is medium. Love and relationship again high. Health and wellness medium. And social, it's again high. All the best to you. Next is the Sagittarius rising.
So, welcome to all the Sagittarius ascendant. Now, this week is characterized by a surge of courage and a focus on expanding the circle. With your ruler Jupiter sitting in your seventh house, you are in a golden phase for relationships. With the action in the third house is pushing you to communicate your truth. The universe is asking you to take a leap of faith. It's time to stop waiting for permission and start making your own luck. So, if you look at the chart right now that we are showing on the screen, you can see all the four planets in your third house. And you can see the Jupiter is placed transiting in the seventh house currently and aspecting your third house. Now, what it means for you. So, let's talk about the emotional map first. So, on February 8th and 9th, Moon will be in Libra. So there is a social spark. The week starts with the moon in your 11th house. Now, this is a brilliant time for networking, meeting friends, or seeing a sudden gain from your social circle. You are connected today. So take use of these 2 days for connecting with your friends. Feb 10th and 11th, moon will be in Scorpio. So this is a reflective dip. What do we mean by this? Is moon moves into your 12th house. Now, 12th houses of your subconsciousness, your dreams, and your solitude. So you might feel a bit drained or may crave solitude. So the tip is use these 2 days for behind the scene work or meditation. Avoid overscheduling as your energy may be low. For Feb 12th to 14th, moon is in Sagittarius. So the power returns to you. The moon enters your own sign. So you feel charismatic, optimistic, and ready to lead just as we hit the Valentine's festivities. So this is your personal peak for the week. Now let's talk about career and finance. Now there's a exalted drive. In your professional life, Mars is exalted in your second house of wealth. And this is incredible for your bank balance, and you have the discipline to save and the drive to earn. So, however, watch your speech as exalted Mars here can give you a bit of too honest with families or clients. The major shift is happening on Feb 13th when Sun is entering Aquarius, joining Venus, Rahu, and Mercury in your third house. Now, this is the house of courage, marketing, and communication. So, if you are in sales, writing, or in any creative field, your voice is your greatest asset. Expect a very busy week for calls, emails, and short trips that lead to a long term gain. Now, Saturn is in the fourth house, asking you to balance this busy schedule with your responsibilities at home. So the hustle launch date for you is February 12 to 14. These are your power days for starting any new project. There will be a surge of bravery. You will feel like you can do anything kind of attitude. Third house also rules skills, especially with creativity through hands, arms. So you might suddenly pick up a new hobby. There is a restless energy, so you will need to, you will find it hard to sit still, and there's a tech upgrade also on the cards. It's a great time to learn a new software or tool that makes you work faster. So you will be working smarter and harder as well. So on love and relationship, and a special tip for Valentine's Day is generally love this week is expansive and honest. With Jupiter in the seventh house, you are attracting people who are wise and supportive. So there can be love through travel. So if single, you might meet someone during a short trip or through neighborhood, or maybe through siblings. Sibling bond is also there, so your relationship with siblings or cousin will be in focus. Now communication is your love language this month, so long chats and intellectual debates will keep the spark alive in your relationship. What can you do for Valentine's Day? So you hate being bored. So instead of a predictable dinner, plan a short trip to a nearby town or a scenic lookout which you have never visited. A change of scenery will spark the deep philosophical talks, and that keeps your fire burning. So if you're single, your natural confidence today will be like a magnet. So don't be afraid to make the first move. On health and social, Socially, you are an adventurer, so everyone wants to hear your stories. And health wise, watch your shoulder and arms, which third house influences, and avoid tech neck from all those emails and calls. With Saturn and spices, you might feel a bit emotional heaviness regarding your home or roots. So, spending time with your near and dear ones or near water or quiet garden will help smooth these energy. Now, the best remedy for you for this week is generally chanting Om Gurve Nama will keep your Lagna Lord strong, ensuring that your boldness is guided by wisdom and not just impulse. Now, let's look at the weekly indicators. Personally, it is medium. For career and money, it is very high. For love and relationship, also, it is very high. And for health, wellness, and social is medium. So, all the best to all the Sagittarian for this week. Let's go to the next one.
Welcome, Capricorn rising. So, at the personal front, the moon is in the Libra during the start of this week, and your focus will be on career. But when the sun moves into your second house on 13th of this February, the focus will shift on your value system. If we talk about love life, the communication is your strongest suit this week. You can use the energy of Mercury and Venus to express your feelings. And if I talk about finance, there is a very strong second house stellium is your wealth yoga. Expect news about the raise or the successful investment by 13th of February. If I talk about the health, there should be throat or dental issue that can happen during this time. So avoid over spicy food. That is, Rahu can give you some kind of addiction towards the over spicy uh, food. So just take care over there. And if I talk about the social vibe, you are the resource magnet during this week. People are flocking for your advice, financial tip, or bask in your refined taste. So one interaction tip I want to give you: socialize over good deals, because this is the second house where this particular conjunction is going to take place. At the high end venue, you can go for good uh, 5-star meal or lunch or dinner, whatever you like, where you can discuss the values and the future big money ideas. So that will be beneficial for you. The remedy that we can give you is keep a silver coin in your pocket if you can, to stabilize the second house fluctuations. And a one Valentine Day tip: quality over quantity that you can choose. Buy one high end statement gift rather than many small ones. A fine dining experience at a place with a view is perfect for this Valentine. So let's look into the indicators for you. So for personal, it's high. Money and career, it's medium. Love and relationship, again, high. And for health and wellness, medium. And for social, it's again high. All the best to Capricorns. Let's move to Aquarians now.
Welcome to all the Aquarian. Now, this is a week you have been waiting for. The universe is literally moving into your house, your first house, with a rare 4 planet cluster forming in your own sign, Aquarius. So, you are a visionary, the leader, and the star of 2026. So, let's see how you can handle this high voltage energy for this week. So, if you look at the screen right now that we are showing, you can see all the 4 planets are in your first house, and you can see Jupiter is placed in your fifth house, aspecting your first house and blessing you and your first house. So, let's start with the emotional map for you this week. February 8th and 9th, moon is in Libra, the lucky start for you for this week. So, the week begins with the moon in your ninth house. You will feel optimistic, spiritually inclined, and perhaps ready to plan a long distance trip. Now, this is a green light day for big ideas. For Feb 10th and 11th, moon is in Scorpio, so the career peak. The moon hits your 10th house. You will be very busy at work, and the pressure might feel intense. Don't let the Scorpio sting make you reactive with your bosses. Stay focused and on the task. Feb 12 to 14th, moon will be in Sagittarius. So this is the gain train. Just in time for the weekend, the moon enters your 11th house of gains and social joy. So you are the VIP of every party, and long held wish could finally manifest. Let's look at your career and finances. In the professional life, Saturn is in your second house, which means you are working hard to restructure your finances. But the big news is Sun is entering your first house on February 13th. So this brings you the status. The status you aren't just like you aren't an employee anymore. You are a leader. With Mars exalted in your 12th house, you might be working on a secret project or something involving to foreign clients. So money is stable, but Saturn asks you to be careful with impulsive spending. So your tech brain is actually 200% capacity right now. So use it to innovate to work, and financial rewards will follow. Now there will be a boost of self confidence because Jupiter is aspecting your Lagna. So good for you. And February 14th, the Valentine's Day tip is that Moon is supporting Venus Rahu cluster in your sign. So these are the best days for a wardrobe overhaul, a new haircut, a professional photo shoot, because you will know how do you look good. So your personal brand is your biggest gold mine for this week. So you can invest in your own image and skills. The world will see your value, and the rewards will follow. So on relationship, generally love this week is electric. With Jupiter in your fifth house, your charm is at all-time high, especially if you have children or if you are in a creative field. So first is there will be an unexpected attraction. If single, you might attract someone very different or exotic. It will be impulsive, but keep your feet on the ground and invest in the honest talk, because Mercury in your Lagna will help you speak your truth. But Rahu can make you blunt, so soften your words to avoid hurting those close to you. For Valentine's Day is focus, your focus may be on yourself. So you might be very busy with your own growth that you forget your partner. So make sure you involve them in your new life this week. Now, skip the cliche, Aquarians, and you need something future forward. So, a stargazing night, a visit to a futuristic exhibit, or a high tech gaming lounge is perfect. Since you are feeling a bit detached due to Rahu Mercury energy in your first house, make conscious effort to show warmth. A shared vision board session for your future together will be more romantic than roses. So on health and socially you are the sun. Everyone is orbiting around you. And health wise, watch for your eye strains, headache also, and take care of your nervous system. So with four planets in your first house, your brain is like supercomputer that never shuts off. So take a digital detox break. Mars in the 12th can disturb your sleep. So try to keep your bedroom and tech-free zone to ensure you get that deep rest, and deep breathing and grounding is also very essential for this week. Now let's look at the remedy. One super remedy that we can share with you is chanting Om Namah Shivaya daily. It is the best grounding force for an Aquarian native during the busy week that you're going to have. Now let's look at the indicators for this week. Personally, it's very high because every planet is having a party in your first house. Career and money is also very high. Love and relationship is also high. Health and wellness is medium, and socially and social aspect also very high. So all in all, you are rocking Aquarian, and all the best to you for.
Last but not the least, Pisces rising. At personal level, the moon is in the Sagittarius on February 12th that lights up your career. And the sun moving into 12th house on 13th will pull you towards retreat. So you have to keep a balance here. If I talk about your love life, it's a bit dreamy and elusive. You might feel deep spiritual connection to someone far away or feel like your current partner is your soul searching. Wow, what a what a nice start. Watch for the phantom expenses because this conjunction is going to take place in your 12th house. Money might slip through your fingers on February 13th and 14th if you are not tracking it. But it's okay that this is the Valentine week, so you can spend some money on your partner. If we talk about health, sleep is your medicine. And the 12th house stadium can cause vivid dreams. So keep a journal. Keep a journal with you. You can write something on it during this point, or you can meditate as well. If I talk about the social vibe, you are mystic nomad. Your social life may shift to digital forums, international groups, or spiritual retreat. One interaction tip I want to give you is follow the vibe. You are likely to meet your soul family or people from foreign lands who feel strangely familiar. And the remedy I can provide you is donate yellow sweets to teachers or elderly person on Thursday to enhance the power of Jupiter. And the Valentine tip for you is get away from the noise of the world. A staycation or a spa day or a quiet walk in the nature will help you connect on a psychic level without Aquarian static. So let's look into the indicators.
It is.
First one is the personal, so it's medium. Career and money, it's high. Love and relationship, again, high. It's very intense. Health and wellness, medium. And social, again, high. So all the best, Pisces.
Yeah. So that concludes the weekly for all the ascendants from Feb 8 to 14. Now, do tune in for the next week weekly prediction where we are covering sun eclipse and some very important tips to navigate that event. And subscribe to Astro Diva for such weekly and monthly predictions. Have a fantastic week ahead and goodbye for now.